Hi, everyone. This is Patrick Baker with Prime of Life Tech, and this is your Tech Minute. And I'm here to talk to you today about whether or not you've been pwned. What does that even mean? Okay, well, first off, what's the word? Um, PWN, pronounced like own, but with a P at the beginning, so pwned, is actually a typo from an old video game. And essentially, it just means to dominate your opponent. Now, however, what it means in the current context of online services and everything that we do online has to do with data breaches. So being pwned means that your personal information, your email address in particular, maybe some identifying information about you, has been harvested in a data breach. Now, why does this matter? Um, People can spoof you. They can pretend to be you by basically, creating false email accounts or false social media accounts. Using your email address, they can easily look you up on social media, uh, create a false account. They can figure out who your friends are. They can send, false messages to them in the form of, text, emails, or even phone calls if they do their homework. Basically, trying to manipulate people to get information out of them. Ultimately, usually this ends up in the form of identity theft. This is what's a practice that's known as social engineering. Now, um, what they typically do with this type of thing, whenever they're sending you a message, is they're trying to elicit an emotional response from you. They're trying to get you to take action and do something that would either say, send gift cards to someone who is a bad actor, um, or to manipulate you into giving away personally identifying information, such as your full name, date of birth, and social security number. That's kind of like the holy trinity of information that you need to steal someone's identity. So if you get messages with a call to action type message, first of all, verify through some alternate means of contact, whether that is like FaceTime, a phone call, um, some other way to verify that the person that has contacted you um, is in fact that person. Likewise, anyone receiving messages from you, if you know for a fact that your false accounts have been created in your name, you should alert your friends on social media or your acquaintances that you email and your folks in your address book, and let them know, hey, my details have been compromised. Watch out for any suspicious messages from me. So that's just some proactive things that you can do. Now, if you get these types of messages, whether it's again a text, email, or if someone's actually talking to you, don't respond. Don't give them anything. And if you already have responded, stop responding and don't do anything else. Um, Likewise, what I suggest is that if you can check and see whether or not your personal information, specifically your email address, has been harvested in a data breach by going to a website called haveibeenpwned.com. Haveibeenpwned.com. And you enter your email address there, and it'll tell you if your email address comes back in the results. It means that your email has been harvested in a data breach. Now, what should you do if this happens? Well, first off, um, any online accounts associated with that email address, you might want to change your password. And it'll give you some additional. This site will give you some additional information as far as to help you sort this stuff out. The other thing you can do is if it's for an online service or something that you don't use anymore, delete your account. Just get rid of it. But definitely use a strong password. 12 characters, at least one uppercase letter, one number, and one special character like an exclamation point, an ampersand, that type of thing. If you need some help, if you have any questions about this type of stuff, contact primeoflifetech.com. And again, my name is Patrick Baker. And this has been your Tech Minute. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thanks.